welcome back to Railbound. I'm dear darling, and enjoy the ride as we make connections and travel the world together. Where last time we were doing this level and trying to figure it out, I guess. So it wasn't really much more to that sentence, to be perfectly honest. What on earth are we doing over here? What on earth have we got going on? Right, we have 1 and 2 crashing, which I would say is suboptimal. I would say this entire solution is suboptimal. I assume I thought I was probably cooking when I was doing this sort of thing, but I generally have no idea what on earth I was doing instead. Right. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, this is a forced move. Wait, am I even doing right level? Was this a level I was doing last time? Why does this not feel familiar to me? I mean, I don't see any other incomplete levels. I guess I was doing this level. Or maybe I finished a level at the end of last episode, that's probably why. And this one I was looking at fresh eyes, and that was the solution I had from whenever the first time I attempted that level is. I think that's plausible. Anyway, so this is, let's go by forced moves. This is a forced move. Okay, hold on, wait, actually, let's go by, what on earth is 5-7? What is going on here? 1 gets sent to the end, 2 gets sent to the end, 3 just has a stop cap to pick up. The passenger, okay, that one seems like a tutorialization level, I'm going to be perfectly honest, more than anything. But now we are going to 5-7-8, where, where it's lesser so, tutorialization. Okay, so interesting things to note. This is a forced move, almost certainly. Train 1 has to travel down this route at some point, because it cannot travel back up this route to get to the end. So it has to travel basically down here and come back round. Weird. That's really weird. The main reason I say that's weird is because that seems like it's going to take a long time for number 1 to actually get to the end in the first place. Number 1 has to travel all the way over here. Not only that, has to then exit out forcibly this way and then get back there again. In that entire time, 2 and 3 cannot make it to the end. As in they're banned from doing so. Weird. I have no idea how we're going to do that. Okay, so we'll try and do it, I suppose. Logically, in my head, it's like, we need to do this as efficiently as possible. Number 1, you go all the way over here. Something needs to hit the button first. I guess number 3, because you are the closest, will need to hit the button first. And presumably 3, you go on from here, and 2, wherever you go out of the way. I think I'm going to need like a loop or something to keep everything preoccupied, is my assumption. Huh. So at this point, 1 can hit the button. Sorry, 1 can exit. But the thing is, 1 is not going to be the next one to reach the button. Or is it? Hold on. Because 1 is now following the same route as 3 and 2. Which is what inherently makes this difficult. They all go down the same path, but 1 is just at the end. And the reason that makes it difficult, I think, I'm trying to explain what my intuition is. The reason that makes it different, 1 at the end, is if 2, 3, and 1 all follow along some path in the same order, 2's going to reach her first, no matter what. So presumably it will have to be over here where the divergence happens. This track will have to be flipped the other way. 2 will go past it, hit the button to allow 3 presumably to go through. So 2 and 3 either have to be close enough to each other, which is not possible with this initial setup, but maybe we can make it possible. Okay. So if we do something like this, 2 is going to make it over here. Oh! Wait, what? Because what? Wait. Okay, so the problem I had was, I guess, doesn't even exist, because it turns out 3 is actually so much further behind 1 and 2, and 2 is actually 1 is so delayed by going around this, but they're actually very close to each other. The problem I said I was going to have was that 2 and 3 were going to be so close to each other that as soon as 2 passes over this in the correct configuration, it's going to hit the button and allow 3 going to the end, which is not what we want. But it turns out 1 and 2 are close enough together that doesn't even happen, because 2 makes it over, so 2 is actually grouped together with 1. Oh! I'm going to be honest, I completely lucked into that solution. It's another case where I felt like I was solving the level, I got about halfway, and then I accidentally solved the entire level. Which, I'll take it, you know. It's a good way to start the video, it's good motivation. But as we go into World 7, what was the gimmick in World 7? Ah, the dummy cars, the runaway cars. I think I called them like 6 different names throughout this Let's Play. Whatever. Oh god, like these ones where they're just a loop going round are so confusing, because I'm just like, it's not even got anything to do with this initial level. What? Why does this follow on from this one? There was a dummy level which had them all going around in circles, wasn't there? Right, so this is going to be timing based. That immediately gets them all to fall off. So you need to be here. You need to take slightly longer to get there. No, what? No, now you need to do it faster. What? Now you're too fast, so now you need to slow down or something. Wait, that doesn't make sense. No, you need to go this way round as to not crash. No, you don't need to go there anymore. We're basically trying to put you into this gap here. That doesn't seem possible though. Sorry about that little bit of a pause. I don't know if I was interrupted mid-sentence, but basically I was saying we want you to basically be theoretically here. I don't know how the timing is going to work out necessarily. Actually, I wonder if we can... sorry, what I was saying is that that's not really working out, because it's quite difficult to insert you exactly there with how this timing works. You either need to overtake this first one, or you need to take like a really long time to get behind the third one. Which that almost works, in fact. Maybe we can just do it like this, huh? Needs to be a little bit slower. I have a worry we're not going to have enough track. Oh no, it worked. Okay. I mean, it was... it doesn't feel like the most graceful solution to that one, but if it works, it works. So I guess I can't really complain in that sense. Okay, I mean, this is almost certainly going to be like a this. It's a forced move, in fact. And I presume we want you to hit that button and come back, and we want number 1 to get to the end. We'll need another space there for you. Now the question is, how does number 2 get to the end? And I think number 2 probably does it. Oh, we don't have enough tracks. Oh, number 2 can just go round again. Surely. Oh, not quite. Not quite indeed. We kind of need to hit this again. I don't have a lot of track to work with though, which is I'm a bit suspicious about it. It feels like it has to be like this, doesn't it? I guess you could just go around like this. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, nothing hits the button. Okay. But then we don't have enough track to do that. We need more track. Or we need to be more efficient somewhere. We never sure something has to hit the button. Is there a way we can make it the trolley? The runaway trolley hitting the button? Like, does that work? Oh, it does work. Nice. I feel like my brain has expanded doing these sort of things. I feel like I'm actually, dare I say it, good at Railbound now. Oh god, I remember this level vaguely, because all of her bonus levels are sort of deviations of this concept, isn't it? Of just a ridiculous amount of time. Like that one, I lucked into a solution. I remember that one. I think no, it was this one. I think someone commented about it, and I was just like, I lucked into it or something. But I remember trying this one. Okay. And just being like, I've got no idea what's going on. Faux show, faux show, faux show, faux show. Okay. Like, the obvious thing seems to be to do this. Get them to out of the way. Maybe get them to switch places. After a bit of effort, one does make it to the end. We kind of want the dummy to go through here, right? This is what's setting up. We want the dummy to go through here. We want 1 and 2 to go through here, and 3 can also go through here as well, or something, right? That's my intuition telling me how this level gets solved. So you gotta get out of the way. You need to somehow get in there. How, you might ask? I honestly don't have a solution for you. Actually, how does anything get in here? You had to go down the same path that 3 goes down. But 3 has to turn away. So it has to be like this or something. That is not enough time. So I guess you have to be like this. Then you'll go to the end. And then number 2, you can just turn back on yourself, I guess. Oh, not that quickly though. I see. This feels like you should go over here, so you can actually hit that, get out of the way. But maybe number 2 needs to... The only way you can go there is down here, which is going to send you off in the wrong direction. So I don't think that can be right. Well, I guess it could be like this. Oh, there's a thing here. I don't even know if conceptually I'm correct in this one. I'm sort of more approaching it rather than from a puzzle solving standpoint. I'm like, from a game design standpoint, what would be the most satisfying? It'd be this one being toggled and then them coming out 1, 2, 3, like near simultaneously towards the end. But I'm not convinced that's doable. This feels like too inelegant section. The real trickery is not really the right word, but the real difficulty, I suppose, is getting one out before the others, because the others are all immediately in front of a tunnel which they can escape from. So I wonder if 2 is actually the one which needs to go over here, and 3, these 2 need to switch places. 1 just needs to get to the end somehow, and you might be like, how is that going to work, dear darling? And the answer is, I don't know. Or the infamous words of Gur, I don't know. Let's get you out of the way. What? Oh, I'm done. That's not how that works. Like this. So you're out of the way. You are now stuck because turning that way is not a possibility. So number 1 can't really go that way, which kind of makes me think that number 1 shouldn't be going via this way at all. It feels like maybe something should hit should trigger that first before one makes it. And then one takes that newly created straight path through. You might be like, how? And my answer is, I don't know. Like, get through other way. Like, that's fine. But how are we going to get to there as well? To there, Pooh Bear. Because we kind of want this to happen. But we don't. Because now you're trapped down here. Unless we can get number one, the runaway car to turn off. Somewhere. You might be like, where? And I'm going to be like, I can't tell you. It's a trade secret, which I don't know the answer to. Like, I can't make this one directional, though. It feels kind of right, though, to do this, but I guess maybe we don't want you to do that. Maybe we want for you to continue on here. And maybe you just go a different way? Alright, what's number 2 doing in all of this? That's a fantastic question I don't have an answer to. Well, that was going to make it crash, so I guess we have to do... That was going to make it crash, so we have to do something like this. So that's going to send you to the end. So we don't really want that. And also, that's going to send you to the end before number 1 makes it. Which again is also suboptimal, I would say. C'est un poco difícil. What? Oh. So weirdly, 2 has made it via the opposite way. I guess that's not really weird now I think about it. That's kind of like expected. But how does that not work, but this does? Oh, because of it comes from the direction it comes from. I feel like we're getting somewhere with this. Not quite where I wanted. If only we can make 2 or 1 2 go slightly slower. Two just needs to take a tiny bit more time. Maybe this isn't even close at all, and I'm not cooking in the slightest. Which, if anything, is the saddest outcome. I don't really know. I don't even think conceptually I've got this nailed down. Like, I like the concept of them coming out 1, 2, 3, but I feel like that's too difficult to achieve. Are there any forced moves? This is the only... it's not even forced, necessarily. Because we might not even need the track. I assume it's forced, because I assume it's going to be relevant. With all the flip switching and the timing with Railbound, it's very difficult to try and imagine what could conceptually happen. So it's a very much a trial and improvement sort of level. I just got to try something and see what I can do to make it better. But I don't know, is my answer. So I'm going to have to round this episode off here, I think. I mean, we've still made pretty good progress. I'm not upset by that in any stretch of the imagination. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been not Animal Crossing. It's been Railbound. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.